Welcome back. All right, so feeling a little better after game two than I was after game one as a Dallas fan. But still, I still worry about the ability Seattle has to score a bunch. So I did not relax until there was like 15 seconds left in this game because I know Seattle can score a bunch. I've watched them do it in these playoffs. I've watched them do it in the regular season, and they can just get those rapid fire goals once the momentum gets going their way. However, let's go through this. So it was Grubauer versus Ottinger. Early press by Dallas. Suter has a shot that's held. Alexiak and Ben have a bit of a wrestle, so that leads to a 4-on-4. Lindell has a shot that saved. The rebounds cleared. The Stars more aggressive early, and it was nice to see them, throwing hits and forechecking and back checking, and not just allowing those plays to develop for Seattle without any kind of resistance. There was a lot of that in the last game. So Eberle's denied on a rush. Bjorkstrand fires one wide from the slot. The shots on net are 3-1 Dallas, 4 minutes in. Borgen has a rush chance that's saved. The rebound's cleared. Hintz is denied, and then the Stars get some pressure. Hintz is denied again on the next shift as well. The Kraken do clear it out after that. Borgen has a shot that deflects wide, and then Seattle gets some pressure. Dodonov has a rush chance that was defended. He might have had his best game as a star today, to be honest. Kraken press with 8.5 minutes left. The Stars, though, they're blocking. So the shot blocking, the physical play, it was there from Dallas tonight. That again in that first game it just wasn't, and you can't play Seattle that way. So Stars press with 6 minutes left. Dunn then blocks a shot for Robertson, and the Kraken rush the other way. Then there's a delay game call that gives the Stars a power play. Robertson has a shot that's blocked. They cycle. Wenberg clears as the power play winds down. Suter then has a shot that's blocked, and Domi was denied shortly thereafter. Hintz nearly buries one, but that power play's killed off. Robertson can't bury a rebound in the final minute. So after the first period, it's scoreless, but it was a good period for Dallas. And so, I mean, there's always that argument of, the team that's getting the majority of opportunities, they'll often be the one that ends up allowing the goal when the puck starts going the other way. But luckily for Dallas tonight, they just kept pouring it on. In fact, in the second period, they did so more than they did in the first. So early press by Seattle. Larson has a shot that's caught and held. Soucy has one that's held, but Dallas ends up getting another power play. Hintz has a chance that's tipped wide. They cycle. There was a shorthanded rush by Tanev. The Stars then set up. They cycle, and that leads to a shorthanded rush by Gord. So those aren't optimal. Larson has a shot that's held. The Stars cycle late, and then after the power play had ended, and after some near misses, Johnston ends up burying one. Miller and Domi with the assists at 3:43. So Domi with a 4-game point streak, and Dallas ahead on the scoreboard, which is good because they'd outplayed Seattle to that point as well. So yeah, Johnston buries that one in close. The Stars press for another. Dunn fires one high on a rush. Kraken press at 5 minutes. Robertson then had a net feed that was picked off. Miller's denied. Seattle clears. The shots are 5-2 Dallas, 6.5 minutes in. So Dallas controlling the play pretty well at this stage. Marchman has a wraparound that is saved. Hockenpah has a shot that's blocked. Hintz misses one high from in close, and then Dodonov must have seen Marchman's wraparound attempt and thought, I can do that. So he fakes out Grubauer, goes around the net, and buries it. It barely crosses the line, but it did. So Dodonov gets that goal from Ben and Suter at 9:06. So buries that one on a wraparound, and again, Grubauer misread it. He bit on the move that Dodonov made before wrapping it around. Then there was a so Kraken press for a response. Dodonov then had a rush chance that deflects out, and then on a rush chance for Seattle, kind of against the flow of play, Seattle gets on the board. It's Cartier from Dunn at 11:04. So the rookie comes in, gets another goal tonight, and I think he's played pretty well for Seattle. And this is one of those playoff runs that at least has him in the conversation for being a regular in the lineup next year for the Kraken, right? So yeah, that was kind of against the flow of play, and then there's a near miss for Geekie on a 2-on-1, and there's some pressure for Seattle. They had a little bit of momentum going here. Bjorkstrand fires wide on a rush. Donato then has a shot that's held as the Kraken pick it up. They've got some confidence here. They're only down by one. Fans call one, referee doesn't, so that leads to a ref you suck chant from the fans. Teams exchange rushes. Hintz is denied on a net drive. some nervous energy from the crowd, and it felt like Dallas was playing a little different when it was only a 1-goal lead. However, with 4:08 left, the Stars get a power play, and they score on it. It is Pavelski with another goal, his 5th in 2 games. Johnston and Sagan with the assists at 16:57. So there's Wyatt Johnston again. Johnston fanned on one, and then he managed to put it on the net. That rebound comes out to Pavelski. The kinds of rebounds that Grubauer hasn't been allowing in previous games, they were there tonight, and Dallas buried him. Things then get pushy on a hold by Ottinger as Seattle's looking to answer. Marchman has a net drive, that's defended. Harley has a chance that's saved, and Schultz goes for a buzzer beater, but it's saved. I think it was after the buzzer anyways, but either way, wasn't going in. So it's 3-1 in favor of Dallas after 2 periods. Really good second period by Dallas. And now it's a matter of keeping Seattle away from their net in the 3rd period, which they did well at times. So 3rd period, Tolvanen has a shot that's held. Schwartz is denied. The Stars clear. And again, good start for Seattle because they know they need this. The shots are 2-0 for Seattle 3.5 minutes in. Glendening then has a rush chance that's held on a 2-on-1. Domi has a rush chance that was held as well. The Stars, I thought, were doing a good job at creating chances. They have the lead. They're not just sitting back at this stage of the period. Then there was a blocker save on Borgen as the Kraken press. Seattle nearly scored while Living on a Prayer was being sung by Dallas fans. Now, when I heard them singing Living on a Prayer and I saw Seattle cycling the puck in their zone, I'm like, okay, wait, no. No. Because in the last series for Boston, the crowd singing Living on a Prayer and Florida scored. And I thought, now if Seattle scores during Living on a Prayer, we've got a problem. And there might need to be a video strictly on don't sing Living on a Prayer anymore if you're in amongst fan bases of teams I cheer for. So Stars, I thought, they came out of that all right. Harley then has a shot that's saved off the blocker. That's the stuff you're not going to get watching ESPN highlights or NHL highlights. You're not going to hear about how Seattle almost scored while fans are singing Living on a Prayer. Anyways, Stars press, the Kraken block and clear. Stars are hitting more often, and I thought the effort was much, much better. This is just so much better of a game for Dallas. And then Sagan makes it 4-1. He tips in a point shot on a face-off win. Harley and Hintz with the assists at 10:59. So Dallas needed that insurance goal, and they got it. Bjorkstrand then has a rush that's defended. We get a power play for Seattle. We're down to 6:52 left. Sprong has a shot that's caught and held. The Stars clear on a face-off win. The Kraken set up. They cycled. There was another clear by Dallas. And it was killed off, and there really wasn't that much going on with it. I think the Sprong shot was about the best chance they had. Stars, I thought, were doing a good job of boxing out. The Kraken couldn't set up a press. We're down under 4 minutes left. But on a rush, Eberle scores. He scores from Gord at 16:33. And I think it was Heiskanen whose stick broke. And so they knew he had no stick, so that's who he went after. Gord gets over to Eberle, and Eberle puts it under the bar in a rush. Good play by Eberle. And that was just as the goalie had been pulled. So it's not like the goalie gets pulled and they set this up. It's goalie comes off as they're going up the ice. It didn't matter. It didn't have any effect on the play that the goalie wasn't in the net. So the goalie pull then happens with 3:05 left. Schultz has a shot that's blocked. Sprong has a screenshot that's held with 2:08 left. Seattle calls a timeout. The Stars, guilty of an icing with 1:35 left. So there's only 33 seconds in between. So they're not that tired. Heiskanen could have been called to delay a game. I'm not sure why the officials didn't, unless they couldn't ascertain whether or not it hit anything on the way out. But they don't call it with 1:11 left. So Dallas might have gotten away with one there, and at any rate, they hold on. They win this one 4-2. They tie the series at 1. Now it goes to Seattle. Dallas will be looking for at least a split in Seattle in order to come home with a best-of-3 series. That might be the case where 2 of those 3 would then be in Dallas. Your 3 stars are Johnston, Ottinger, and Sagan. Shots on net favor Dallas in the first and the second. 11-5 in the first, 19-9 in the second. And then Seattle outshoots them 13-7 in the third. Final shots, 37-27 for Dallas. Power plays, Seattle 0 for 1. Dallas 1 for 3. Seattle did out-hit them, but not by as much. 45-32. Last game, they more than doubled them in hits. Grubauer saved 33 out of 37. Fans started taunting him, and I said out loud, let's not do that. There's still a lot of game left, because that was at 10:59. I'm like, there's 9 minutes left. Let's not taunt the other team's goalie. Ottinger, 25 saves on 27 shots. Really good bounce back game for Ottinger. He's known for that. Dallas is known for that. And so the series is tied. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.